Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick summary video over everything we learned this week. I want to start by saying that we originally started describing the moves with the words turn, flip, slide, and shift. Those are some of the words we were using to describe our movements on our plane. But by the end of this week, I want us to be using the more mathematical terms that describe the same movement. So before we get to those words, we're first just going to talk about clockwise and counterclockwise because that is the main way we move on a coordinate plane. So clockwise, remember, just means to turn in the same direction of the clock. So if you're imagining this image as a clock, the 12 would be here, the 6 would be here. So A to B was rotating clockwise, just following the direction of a clock. Second word, counterclockwise, is the opposite of clockwise. So counterclockwise here means to turn the opposite of the hands of the clock. So the top of the object would turn to the left. So in this image, you can see that A to B is moving counterclockwise. It's going the opposite direction of how we would read a clock if the 12 was here and the 6 was here. Our transformation words, then, we have 3. So a reflection places points on the opposite side of a reflection line. The mirror image is a backward copy of the original. The reflection line shows where the mirror would stand. So, for example, figure A was reflected across that dotted line. In this case, this dotted line is a vertical line of reflection. There can also be horizontal lines of reflection and diagonal lines of reflection. A reflection, in less mathematical terms, would be a flip. A rotation turns a figure about a center point. This is called the center of rotation. Every point on that figure goes in a circle and makes the same angle. The rotation can be clockwise, going in the same direction as the hands, or counterclockwise, going in the opposite direction. In this example, figure A was rotated 45 degrees clockwise around the bottom vertex, which is here. Figure C is rotated off of figure A. So if we measured the degree of change, it would be 45 degrees no matter what point we would be looking at from A to C. It would be 45-degree rotation. And that would just be a turn. That was our less mathematical word, to rotate or turn. A translation is a slide. So translation is a slide. It slides a figure without turning it. So every point in that figure goes the same distance and in the same direction. So you should know that this, and this, same distance. And when we moved from figure A to figure B, the entire thing moved left. It can also move right, up, or down, but the entire object has to move the same direction, the same distance. And that, like I said, our less mathematical word is a slide or a shift. So those are the main vocab terms from this week. Another word we talked about is an image, and we will talk a lot more about that next week and throughout this entire unit. I mainly wanted to make this quick video as a reminder for everybody working on the practice, and also just as some information for those of you who haven't been in class this week. So again, if you have any questions at all, you need to let me know via Messenger on Schoology.